Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm putting on a little lip mask right now. So, yesterday I filmed a video very similar to this, and I discovered I just babbled. And that's not why you guys are here. You're here because of the title of this. So I'm gonna tell you right now, this is take two, day two. I'm having a day. I'm having a little bit of an off day. But we're gonna play with makeup and hopefully we can turn the funk around. So I've already gotten skin prep on. I put a little of the Pat McGrath, the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection foundation, and I have it in light medium 14. When I first grabbed it, I thought maybe it was too light, but I think it, because it's such a perfect formula, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not worried about it. And then I also have her concealer, a little bit fuller of a coverage concealer than I had remembered from the last time I used it. What shade do I have? Hold please. LM14. I could have guessed that I would have matched the concealer to the foundation, but LM14 and light medium 14 foundation. And then I also put a little bit of the Thank Me Later eyelid primer on. Yesterday when I used this, I did not use an eyelid primer, and it performed beautifully. I have no issues with it at all. I don't think you need an eyelid primer. I don't know. I guess maybe it depends on what kind of look you're going for. But today we're going to use the Pat McGrath little mini palette. It was upside down. Little mini palette. This one is called the Midnight Voyage. And it is about the size of a ColourPop quad. If you look at it, it really is about that size all the way around. No real changes in it. The ColourPop has 4 shades and it has, I will tell you, 5.9 grams or 0.21 ounces. Whereas the Pat McGrath has 6 shades, 3 grams, and 0.1 ounce. Packaging takes up space in either of them. This one does have a little mirror, whereas the ColourPop doesn't, for 2/3 the amount. Anyway, regardless, I'm not comparing ColourPop and the Pat McGrath. I just wanted you guys to understand how small this palette is. Now, if you guys have an extensive palette collection, do you need huge, ginormous pans of eyeshadow? Are you ever going to really pan those? Probably not. Not for something fun. If you wear purple eyeshadow every day, maybe you'd pan this. This is such a great travel size. I'm excited to take this on like a overnight getaway with my husband. Probably not going to take this for work. So I thought for today, you know, because it is 6 shades and it is small and it's brand new, let's do 3 looks with this little itty bitty palette. You guys cool with that? I thought it'd be kind of fun because I've done some, you know, 5-pan 3 looks. It's kind of a challenge, but I like to see how flexible is this? How versatile, I guess is probably a better word. Is it gonna fit with our lifestyle? Is it going to fit for a variety of situations for us? Does it look okay on ladies of a certain age? And is it worth it? These are $29. If you haven't purchased a Pat McGrath palette before, this might be a good price point to introduce you to the formula. From what I understand, 5 of the shades are existing. 1 is new. I believe it's this one, this bronze one right down here is the new shade. And the other ones are in other palettes. I did not do a comparison to the original larger palettes that these pulled from because other YouTubers have already done that. And if you're that if you're that interested, let me know. I mean, I suppose I can dig them up and actually do swatches. I did not do that because we're doing 3 looks with this palette and my videos are long enough as it is anyway. So I grabbed the neutral matte. There's really only 2 mattes in this. Out of the 6 shades, you've got what I would consider a transition shade. And you see it looks darker in the pan. I've got it to blend out on my eyelid as just a transition shade. And then you have the dark shade, which is you're gonna use for liner, for smoking out, contouring, that sort of thing, or something dramatic. And then you're left with an inner corner highlight, and then you have basically three shimmers. I'm gonna use the same transition on both of these lids right now, but I'm gonna do 2 looks right now, and then I will take them off, and we will come back with a 3rd and final look. Kind of what I've done before. Oh my gosh, you guys, somebody liked an old video. I don't know, it was a video from like 2 years ago. They commented on it, so it inspired me to watch it again. I used to do the 3 looks videos so differently. I forgot that I would speed them up and kind of point and play music and not actually just talk to you guys. So let me know, do you guys want me to go back and do the old style again? Did you like that better, or do you really care? Inquiring minds want to know. Got the transition on. This actually, if you use this all over your lid with maybe a pop of that in the inner corner, you could probably get away with a work look, glasses, no problem. So we're gonna call the beginning of yes, you can use this palette for work. I don't wanna do that right now. I wanna do something a little bit more interesting. I did last night, and I'm taking this purple, bright purple shade right here. I did use this palette last night when my husband and I went out to dinner. Actually, I filmed the look, and then, like I said, the video was just trash, so I don't normally do that. I think I've only done that maybe 3 times ever, where I've refilmed something. That's not bad averages or bad odds. Okay, I'm taking that bold, bright purple all over my lid. Yesterday, when I did it, I kept it to the outside, and I thought it was very pretty, but I think this is actually kind of fun. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something different than what I did yesterday. Not that you guys saw yesterday. I'm just going back into that same matte, and I'm just sort of deepening it up. And I am using a Rephr 12, in case you were at all curious. Fancy brushes now. You guys are probably too far away, but we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Okay. Pencil brush, I'm gonna go into this light shimmer right here, and we're gonna inner corner it and then bring it up a little bit more and try to blend it in. My girl dog is breathing so loud right now. My husband thinks I snore, but I'm wondering if it's not the girl dog letting us know she's here. I feel like I lost that shade a little bit. We're gonna build it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the other side, and then I'm gonna come back and do mascara and stuff. A moment. I'm gonna use the lighter shade right here all over my lid on this one, because I really wanted you guys to be able to see in kind of a larger format. Not that my eyelids are huge, but a larger scope of what each of these shimmers do kind of on their own. I think it's easy to go, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna blend them all together. But if you're in a rush, you might do a matte and then a shimmer all over your lid and call it a day. My fat finger drag some of that shimmer down a little bit. Wow, isn't that pretty? Great, Shell. We can't actually see it because you didn't zoom us in. I just really wanted this to be a fast video. I didn't want to take too much time. Typical so far, Pat McGrath formula, beautiful builds, blends. I'm not seeing any fallout. I do think it's maybe a little looser in the pan, but that's pretty normal. I don't think that's unusual. I don't think that's different than other, I'm going back into the shimmer here. I don't think that's different than her other pans. She doesn't have any of the special astral shades in this little palette. It's just so stinking cute. And it is a little hard case. I'm glad it didn't come with like a clear cover. Like she did release those one silver, or those one palettes however many years ago that were, there was like 5 shades. I don't think I have one in here. There's like 5 shades, all shimmers. Anyway, those were crappy packaging. This is not as nice as some of the black, like the Mothership palettes. That's actually pretty light. This is a little bit more bold with that other purple. I'm gonna take a little eyeliner on both eyes. So I actually have one of the Deep Void eyeliners. I think it's a gel liner, and I actually use it on both sides. So we're gonna smoke this one out. And then because this is such a pale eyeshadow in comparison, I'm gonna call this my daytime look. I'm actually gonna drag this eyeliner all the way around. Now you guys don't freak out that I'm pulling my eyelid. For me, I've tried not doing that, and doing the eye pull thing is the best way for me to get right up against my lashes and all the way. Does it damage your eyelids? Maybe. So you may decide that that's not something that you're comfortable doing. I respect that. Actually really like that. Okay, I need to find some mascara. I had her Dark Star mascara in here, but I'd apparently relocated it last night when I was moving things around. So let's just grab another mascara. Okay, you guys, as I put mascara on and started really looking at it closer, I think I want to put a little bit more of that dark purple, because despite even having eyelid primer on, felt like I got a little, it got a little settled into the crease. That was kind of unexpected. We're gonna call that good for both eyes. Not particularly clumpy mascara, I just went a little overboard. So I like that. That's different, right? I've got a light kind of like daytime look. I probably would leave that alone. This one's a little bit more vibrant, and I think I'm actually gonna take that same bright purple shade, this one right here, on a brush this time and drag it down underneath. I did not put any mascara on my lower lashes. I think you can use just the matte. I think you can use just this sort of mid-tone matte with maybe this for work. If you needed a soft eyeliner, I think that would work. I think that's great. So that gives you one look right there. I think you've got 2 with these 2, 3 with those 2. Let's come back and use that last, the new shade. Put some cheeks on, we'll put some lips on. We'll call it the end of a makeup look. So give me just 1 second. Let's take off our vibrant, bright purple look and our more subtle daytime look, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back all cleaned up. I know that was super fast, right? Anyway, let's go back into this. We're gonna do the same. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna use a different brush this time. I'm I'm gonna go back into this mid-tone neutral. I did put the same eyelid primer on, the Thank Me Later. What did I call that before? I called it the right name, right? So I think that you can do a shade like this for work. I think you can throw in a little pop of the shimmer highlighter in the inner corner. You can do the darker aubergine purple as a liner if you wanted something soft. You can do this transition shade and any of the shimmers. And if you wanted to go super crazy, which I didn't record this look. This is what I was doing yesterday. I actually did this. I did a dark kind of outer corner, and then I did the bright purple, and then I did the mid-tone purple, and then I did the light color. The only color I didn't use is the bronze. In fact, that's the only color I have yet to use aside from swatching it. So we're gonna use that right now because I need to actually do something with my day today. Okay, so I've got a relatively clean finger. I'm gonna take that same bronze shade. This is the new one. And I think you can actually, I think it's really pretty to do a bronze like this and a purple. So I think you can pair them as well. But for a super easy out the door look, wow, I love bronze with brown eyes. Maybe even with like a blue liner is super, super pretty. Flattering. You know, here's the thing. Some things are trendy and come and go. I think you can't go wrong if you do something that actually looks good. If you can be objective and go, no, that's a good color combination, whether it's trendy or not. I think it's good to be able to have that sort of in your arsenal. Kind of like clothing. You know, I've gained a lot of weight lately. I think part of it is hormones, in all honesty. I'm trying to convince, today I'm convincing myself that it's part of it's hormones, because otherwise I'll be beating myself up over the fact that I've gotten fat and lazy, and that's not good self-talk. Don't do that. This little light color here. So this could be a potential everyday kind of look, because it's so easy. Could be a potential work look if you can get away with doing bronze shimmers. Certainly a daytime look, and I think you can go a little darker for date night if you wanted to. This bronze, I love it. I'm gonna take that darker purple though. Okay, I'm gonna grab this dark purple right here. And I just got it on the tip because if I recall, it's pretty pigmented. Yeah, I'm just gonna deepen up that outer structure. Wow, these blend so nicely. Hardly have to work at all. Wow, she really does have a good formula. I know they're expensive, and I think that's the reason why I was so giddy about this little $29 palette. I wouldn't necessarily pay $29 just to experience this new bronze shade, but if you don't have a big collection or you want to try it, try the formula, and you like purples, this is a good way to get into it. I did not buy the last Bridgerton palette. Wasn't sure that I was gonna love it, and I got the first one. So I don't know, tell me if you guys think I should go back and get the second Bridgerton palette, if it's even still available. Maybe it's not, maybe they've already sold that out, I don't know. Okay, little smoky, little dark, love it. I'm gonna go back into that bronze and just kind of build it up just a little bit. So pretty, love, 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 love this. So I think you have, what I said 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that you, at a minimum 5, maybe even 6. You can get 6 different looks out of this little 6-pan palette and use different shades in each one. I don't know why I've been off today, you guys. I think maybe I'm just getting worn down from all the travel I've been doing. Work is going very, very well, but it's got me very, very busy. I would love to be able to do more travel vlogs. When I started the channel, I originally thought I was going to do more of travel stuff, but then COVID, so there's that. However, I do have footage from a couple New England trips, and my last several trips I've been in Arizona, which for whatever reason didn't really, maybe because it's too similar to where I've been before, but it didn't occur to me to film when I was traveling. Maybe I will. I had to go down there in July, so maybe I will next month. Okay, that looks pretty good. I wish I would have brought in that Dark Star mascara, but I did not. So let me throw some mascara on and I will be right back. All right, you guys, mascara's on. This eyeshadow is really, really beautiful. I buy this with my own money. I'm not trying to convince you to justify my expenses, nor am I trying to say, oh, I'm sponsored, affiliated, endorsed, therefore here's my affiliate link. I don't have one of those. I'm not even gonna link it down at the bottom. I just was excited to see a new pat palette that I thought would work well for me. And it does. I hardly have any purple on this at all, even though it's a little purple palette. I think this is gonna be actually really, really good to travel with. I'm excited to have it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go into this was her first trio blush palette that she did. I was gonna grab one of the singles. I didn't buy any of the duos that just came out. Sorry. I feel like I've got so much blush right now because I think I bought like 4 of her blush singles, and then I bought this as well as the first Bridgerton blush trio. So I feel like I'm set on Pat McGrath blushes right now. So I use the middle one and might take a little bit of the pink right on top too. The thing with choices, you get choices and then you want to use all of them. Not necessarily a bad thing. I'm gonna grab a little of the highlighter. I never use highlighter. Rarely. Maybe I need a little something today. Why does my nose look red? Loving how that looks right now. I picked up one more thing when I purchased that eyeshadow palette, and that was one of her latest lipsticks. This is the satin, what does she call this? Luxe Satin, I think. Hold on. I can't read the fine print. Skin Allure lipstick. This is in Nude Redemption 2. So this was part of the Bridgerton collection. Doesn't have her normal little lips on it. This time it has a little bow. My husband was like, that's cool. What is that? And then I explained to him and he's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Usually we see lips. So I have one of her lip liners. Again, not from the same collection. This is just one that I already had. And this one is called, I think this is Suburbia. Yeah, Suburbia is a lip liner. Tried the lipstick. Yeah, very pretty. Love that. Love. Let's put some powder on. I do have one of her Pat McGrath powders here because, you know, might as well stay with the theme. Let's get that set down for today. I got some other stuff I want to film, so I want to try to be productive. But since I knew this was a new release and I knew you guys love Pat McGrath, Dame Pat, the mother. There's lots of nicknames for her. All right, you guys, that's it for today's third and final look using the new Pat McGrath Labs Midnight Voyage. I don't know what this is supposed to be with, but the purples, the bronze, love it. Absolutely love it. Love this. Super easy. I mean, they practically blend themselves. I'm happy. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if this helps you make a decision. I would tell you if I thought the formula was junk. It seems to be the same Pat McGrath formula. I would tell you if I didn't think that the color story actually worked. I have brown hair, brown eyes, and a light medium complexion. So if you fall into that spectrum, I see there's nothing wrong with spending 29 bucks on this, especially if you need a little pick-me-up, little retail therapy. Hope you guys are doing really well, and until my next video, bye for now.